Has no one talked about this? Is it too obvious? Has everyone just missed it? Am I blind and missed the video? Uh, I don't know, but yeah. Bridal gossip is an allegory for racism. Or really any type of exclusionary behavior based on uncontrollable factors, but racism fits pretty dang well in this case. Yeah. I'm going to be walking some really thin ice here because it's the topic of racism, but I know I mean to offend anyone. This is just the connections I've seen. Zecora is a zebra. Zebras are from Africa. Let's just get that out of the way. Basically, Zecora would have been a person of color if she were a person at all. It's even a question of coat color that distinguishes her from the rest of the population. The whole premise of the episode is that all ponies don't like her and avoid her because she's different looking and quote unquote spooky. They won't provide services to her because she's different, and the ponies think that's scary. This becomes sort of like the mechanizations of a small town in the human world, where outsiders are feared because they are not understood. However, this is not a simple fear of all outsiders, as Twilight was welcomed with open arms. This is specifically another pony-like breed that is shunned for being different. There's even an exchange at one point. Twilight says that she's a zebra. The entire rest of the main six ask, "A what?" Twilight responds, "A zebra, and those stripes aren't a fashion choice, they're what she was born with," at which point Rarity promptly faints, which I choose to perceive as out of character anyway. This is all about how people discriminate against those they don't understand and aren't familiar with. While the main obvious point is that gossip hurts people, or ponies, there's a point to be noted about the fact that it's because she looks different. There's also to note the portrayal of indoctrination. While all of the other ponies are afraid of her, Twilight, who hasn't spent a grand amount of time in Ponyville, and Apple Bloom, who is still a child, so she hasn't been around too long either, are not afraid of her. Twilight does, towards the end, change her thinking, but this is just a continuation of indoctrination at work. She's been so steeped in the rumors and hearsay that she begins to believe them. It also, I think, points out something interesting about adults' willingness to get caught up in paranoid panic. In the end, all the problems get worked out and the misconceptions are sorted out. Good episode, problem solved, whatever. On a different note, Zecora hits right next to Rarity as my favorite pony. She even at one point, when she's shocked, speaks in another language, which is like the best character development ever. And she's freaking gorgeous. I mean, just look at her eyes. She's so pretty. So, yeah, Zecora's best pony.